Hello YouTube, this is Shirley426, and today we have the review of the P-Bandai Exclusive or P-Bandai Exclusive HG Daughtress from Gundam X. Now the Daughtress was also one of those variants or those kind of mobile suits that a lot of people were hoping to see a kit of, because up to this point we never actually had an update. All we could, people would usually find would be the really old no grade 1-to-144 scale kit, and some people even claim that that was even today was still an okay kit. But finally we got the Daughtress. Now granted, despite being a grunt suit and despite we having the Zaku's, Leos, everything in retail, this one, the Daughtress, did not make it up to that point. So that is a bummer, but oh well. But it's better than nothing at this point. Alright, so the Daughtress, the build was very simple. It's pretty much straightforward, and before that we actually had the Daughtress Eldora version, or the Eldora Daughtress from the Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise series, and that kit was also okay. Of course, once again, it had some odd sticker placement, but nothing too bad, and then the feet were a little bit odd, but still, we had that. And then with this basis going on, with this as a basis, we actually now have a full normal basic Daughtress going on here. So as I mentioned, the build was very simple, but this thing was a little bit sticker heavy than I thought. But despite I am saying sticker heavy, the sticker management was not too bad. So let's see what we got for now. So let's go over components. So first of all, what you get, of course, is obviously the mobile suit Daughtress itself, and then all you get are these multi-purpose hands for left and right, and that's pretty much it. And then for equipment, you get one shield. You get one shield, pretty basic shield, larger than the Eldora Daughtress shield, and then pretty much works the same way. You plug it into the arm and then you slide it into the hand. So that's pretty much it. And then we get a very simple looking, basic looking machine gun. No beam sabers as well. So I actually have to read up on some information regarding the Daughtress, because the Gundam X series was definitely one of those odd series which I found that not many mobile suits actually had beam sabers. I mean, I'm not saying like obviously the Gundam X had the beam sabers, and there were some mobile suits that had beam sabers, but the amount of mobile suits, I haven't really seen many beam sabers in the series. So I had to read up, and only a certain amount of Daughtresses, or basically a Daughtress in a certain faction, only uses those beam sabers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And so yeah, for now, these are the only equipment you get for this kit. And here is the sticker sheet. As you can see, there are a lot of black lines, but as you can see on my kit, I basically colored those with my Gundam black Gundam marker going on here. So it's not impossible, but the black ones aren't that bad. Of course, I'm not a big fan of wrapping around like certain areas, so yeah, I decided to just color them. And here we have two large stickers, and here we have the shields. So those two large stickers are supposed to go in here, and then between them there's also another black sticker that has to go in here. So I personally thought that was a little bit overkill and really unnecessary, so I didn't use any of the stickers on the shield. And I also like the color on the shield as right now, so that was kind of odd. But I can kind of tell because there were a lot of factions in the Gundam X series, so I would assume that some would have different color combinations, so which is why they had to do this or something like that. But yeah, I'm satisfied with this, even though without the stickers. And being a P-Bandai kit, there's always some leftover parts, but in this case, not so much. So, number one, we have these leftover polycaps. Nothing too special, and there's always leftover polycaps in most kits. And here we have the only leftover part for this kit. These are square-shaped thrusters. So, these thrusters are pretty much the same shape, that same type of thruster that goes onto the backpack, but as you can see, the normal Daughtresses actually have these round ones. So these leftover parts are actually from the Eldora Daughtress going on here. So yeah, these are the same type but different colors. So just wanted to point that out. Alright, so before we go on to the articulation, let's do a simple comparison. So there's not much to compare because the build style is kind of similar, but I can definitely tell, number one of the main differences is the head. The head is obviously a different shape and design, and the Daughtress still uses stickers for the eyes, which I would have preferred to have like clear parts, but at the same time they might have looked a little bit awkward. But because these stickers look really good on this, with the stickers, it actually looks more natural for me at the moment. But once again, I would wonder like what would it look like with clear parts, but still better than nothing. So obviously the head design is different. So the main body is definitely different going on here. The design, the body build was pretty interesting. So because you kind of like stack up. So the only part that you need to color are these black lines. So every black lines you see on the kit, I colored it with a black Gundam marker. So going on here. So this goes like around here, and then there's one here on the back. I kind of messed up on the back, so I might need to clear this section out a little bit more. And so that's how the body works. And then the shoulders are, oh, sorry about that. And then the shoulders, you can see they are on the same shape, but the Eldora Daughtress has this extra spike going on here on the shoulder. The arm should be exactly the same. The side skirts, front skirt, and back skirt should be the same. The legs should be the same. The feet are the only parts that are different. So the Eldora Daughtress had these weird spikes going on here on the feet, while this one actually has flat feet. But someone told me to actually check the bottom of the feet, and here we go. Definitely not the most common feet, and definitely one of the unique feet I have ever seen. But once again, being the feet, and we barely see the bottom of the feet, so I'm not gonna complain too much. But definitely a odd design, or who knows, maybe the actual Daughtress's feet actually did look like these. Alright, that's enough for the Eldora Daughtress. Let's go over articulation. So there's not much to show on this kit, so this may look like a simple review. Alright, now let's go with the head. The head, so once again, these are one of those mobile suits that actually have chins. So the head can go down that much, up that much, so up not so much, and then 360 twist should be possible as well. And then the neck is a polycap ball joint, and we still have the antenna, which still has a slight of a safety nub, so if you want to cut that out, cut that out. And what the head design was pretty well done. Other than the eyes being stickers, the head actually has a few layers on the inside, so pretty good. So the main body, nothing too special going on here. We have a slight ab crunch going on here, and then 360 twist not possible because of the structure and design. The arms can go forward and backward because they are on a ball joint, and they can go upwards a little bit more because of how the polycaps inside are like that. So you can move the arms more than 90 degrees to the side. Let me just zoom out. And then we still have your 360 twist on the entire arm, and still 360 rotation on the actual arm, and still your ball jointed hands. Now, if you're having troubles with these ball joints being a little bit loose, just push them in entirely and they'll be locked into place, or be on a more stable connection. And here is the hole where you connect the shield, which I'll be showing as a demonstration. Now, the side skirts also move, the back skirts don't move. The front skirts they come in a single piece, but using the ball joints, you can divide them as well. And the legs still have your side swivel going on here, and then you can move to the front 90 degrees, back not so much, and then you can go to the side almost 90 degrees if it weren't for those side skirts. And actually, before we go to the leg articulation more, let's look at the backpack. So the backpack, definitely, I'm not sure if I should consider this to be a backpack because the way how it's built, it's more of it's literally connected to the back, so it's just a whole single mold of a body. The thrusters, the round ones, are definitely looking nice, and then we have these holes, which I'm not really too sure what they are for, or only gives me an idea where Bandai is actually planning on to make more variants of the Daughtress, and I would love to see that, especially the Daughtress Neo, and then the high mobility type of the Daughtress. I would love to see those as well. So hopefully this is hoping for more variants of the Daughtress. I don't care if they're retail or premium Bandai, as long as they are out, I will be happy. But for now, there is nothing we can do with these holes at the moment. More holes for the shield, and here we have a hole for the side skirts as well, which doesn't really have any purpose at the moment. Or maybe we could just somehow slap on the shield onto the back, but once again, that looks a little bit awkward if you ask me. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, now the leg articulation. So we've seen the side swivel. It can go for 90 degrees, and let's see how much it bends. So we have a decent bend going on here. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but still better than just being 90-degree bend going on there. Okay, and then here we have ball jointed feet and the ankle guards. I believe the main joint is connected to the back of here with a ball joint. So, and once again, if you look at the back of the legs, here we have these black lines, which are all supposed to be stickers, but I decided to use a black on the marker and color them. So, yeah, compared to the Eldora Daughtress, there is more stuff to put on stickers, but these black lines, as long as you can color them with a marker, they shouldn't be a big of a problem, to be honest. Alright, that's pretty much it for the articulation. So let's look at the weapons right away. I think there's not much to demonstrate. So number one, let's look at the shield. So very basic looking shield. We have a peg here, and then we have a moving handle. So the way how you attach the shield is pretty much the same as the Eldora Daughtress. You plug the shield into the arm and then slide the handle into the hand, and there you go. You have the connection. And rifle, you don't need to detach the hand guard. You just need to plug it into the hand, and you're good to go. And that's pretty much it for the Daughtress. So once again, it's a very simple and basic mobile suit, and even the components are very simple. So with this in mind, I do like these type of mobile suits. I am a big fan of mass production type grunts. So I would love to see more of the Daughtress variants. I don't care for the commander type for the Daughtress, because as far as I know, it's just a Daughtress with a longer head design here, I believe, on the top. So I'm not a big fan of that. And then I know there's a big fandom of the Daughtress weapon, which is basically a Daughtress with an extra cannon on the back. But once again, I do love to see the Neo and the high mobility type versions. And that's pretty much it for the review. So once again, this was the review of the P-Bandai Exclusive HG Daughtress. It's a very simple kit. Even the build is pretty much straightforward. There are a little bit of stickers, but manageable with color. Instead of using the stickers, you are able to color them with pretty much ease. Anyway, thank you for watching the review. This was the review of the P-Bandai Exclusive HG Daughtress. If you guys got any questions or requests, leave a comment below. I still have more stuff to buy and build and make reviews out, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time.